you like to see the Railers now just keep building on this 17-point lead. Don't let them get back in it at any way, because as you've seen, Jeff, they can put up points in a hurry if they get hot and start running and stealing and shooting layups.
Almost tipped away, is tipped away. Now they finally get into the front court. Crumble handling for Cahokia. Starters on the floor for the Railers. Perry, Ebelair, Hop, Block, and Cook. They try and get it underneath, open underneath with the left hand up and good. That is going to be Bell. He now has 6.
Yeah, that time Cook tried to cheat up and get a steal on a reverse pass, and the Cahokia player Franklin did a good job of pass faking and found a wide open Comanche underneath the basket.
Railers with 19 points each in the first and second quarter. The big difference, though, the defense holding the Comanches to only 5 in the second. That's how the Railers built that 17-point advantage. It's 38-23 now. Railers with their first possession as they move to the basket to our left here at Roy S. Anderson.
Yeah, I'd like to see Ebelair keep going to the hoop as he did in the first half with 4 big layups.
Oh, the extra pass from Cook to Perry for 3. That's off no good. Gavin did a nice job of not going over the back of Donald to get the foul, but Donald comes away with the rebound for the Comanches, and Cahokia looks to draw a little bit closer this time down. Lob over to Bell. Bell on the far side to Franklin. Back on top to Bell. 6.5 to go, third quarter. Right side to Crumble, underneath to Donald, trying to get it underneath, knocked out of bounds by Will Cook. And again, Crumble really has not probably been the presence they were hoping he would be in this game.
No, he hasn't, and really looked to be real aggressive. You know, we've seen him really pressuring the basketball and getting a lot of steals, or really not necessarily forcing his shot, but taking some questionable shots, I would say. But a lot of times they go in for Crumble, and he has not done that tonight, or this afternoon.
Into the hands of the 6'10 Williams at the top of the key. I'm going to guess he's probably not their number one ball handling option. Jordan Perry reaches in, and Jordan forces the tie-up as it was just a lazy pass that was bouncing around. And Jordan
kind of fumbled it or something. Crumble just kind of slipped out of his hands, and he barely got a hand on it to throw it over there. And good job by Perry to get on the floor and get the tie-up, because it looked like it was a quick jump ball. I don't know if there's even anybody around Perry to get the jump ball, but the referee thought there was, and the Railers got the basketball.
High post to Gavin. Gavin turns, fadeaway 15-footer, count it, and he is fouled.
Yeah, they really small. Montez Crumble Jr. Just goes 5'11", and that time Gavin just kind of sat right in the middle of the lane, and they got him the basketball. That's just that 6'5" over 5'11", just shooting right over the top of him.
Gavin with 16. Free throw will make it 17.
Free throws have looked a lot better too, Jeff, in the last 2 games for Gavin. You know, he had those struggles on Monday and Wednesday night.
Almost tipped away. 6 minutes to go. Railers up 41-23 in the third. Crumble. Long 3. High archer is good.
There he goes. He can fill it up in a hurry too. He's got range, and it's tough to guard him because he is so quick. But you've got to get out on Crumble Jr.
5:40 to go. Back to a 15-point advantage for the Railers. Cook on the right side. Kicks back out to Perry. Now right wing to Ebelair. Ebelair working against Bell. Pulls up from 17. Got the roll. Peyton in double figures with 10.
Yeah, nice pick and roll with Gavin and Ebelair, and it looked like Ebelair didn't put enough on it to get over the front of the rim, but good shooter's touch. Bounced up once and right through the rim.
Ebelair with a nice game so far here today with 10. 43-26. Railer lead is 17. Crumble again off the back of the rim. That's not going to be no good, and it's Will Cook out fighting the big guys for Cahokia with the rebound. Will quickly with the left-hand dribble into the front court. Ebelair on the right side. Kicks back out to Will. Spots 3 on the way. Good.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Cook with the rebound, and then and we got a little pushing and shoving here by Cook and also one of the Cahokia players, Antonio Donald. Cook and Donald getting into it. I think Donald kind of boxed Cook out after the shot, and Cook went down and didn't like it, kind of undercut him a little bit, and a little bit of shoving went down. And of course, after the first guy gets caught all the time, or the second guy gets caught all the time.
And I find it interesting, Josh, with 4:57 to go, the officials are trying to handle it on the floor. The coaching staff for Cahokia, both their head coach and a couple of their assistants, are standing up. They're trying to get everything going, trying to, get involved with it. And you look at the coaching staff for the Railers. They're probably interested in what's going on, and Coach is probably doing a very good thing here as KJ Fry comes in to get Will off the court. So nothing else, boils over at this point. But you find it interesting that the Railer coaching staff very calm about it. The Cahokia coaching staff, it could be a product of it being a 20-point game after Will hit the 3, but you also know that the officials are going to start keeping an eye on things real close now.
Yeah, you're right, and it did look like Will Cook kind of got a hand in there and kind of pushed Donald away from him a little bit, and I think that's one thing the assistant for Cahokia was a little mad about, that it should have been a double technical and just not one on them. Or did they give a technical out?
I don't think they issued any technicals. I think they were just trying to get them separated. And as Crumble drives, baseline goes up off the glass. Count it, and he is fouled. And they're going to get Hop on the foul as Crumble goes in. That'll be the first on Hop.
Yeah.
But back to that other play, we've seen Will. We remember the big kid from Rochester when Will and that guy got into it. And I remember Max last year actually got a technical for coming in to try and help, but Will's not going to back away from anybody.
No, and he felt like he got undercut after the shot and didn't like it, but, he made the shot, so, tell him nice try or something and move on.
46-29, 4.5 to go, so after a little bit of chippiness is added into the air here at Roy S. Anderson. Ebelair, the lane opens up, but he kicks it back out to Hop. Nice ball movement by the Railers. KJ Fry in the lineup for the Railers. Gavin between the legs. Kicks it back out to a cutting Ebelair down the lane off the glass. Missed it, but he gets his own tip up and in.
Good job by Peyton. A great pass by Block. He tried to go baseline and then saw Williams coming over for the block shot. He found a great cutting Ebelair right through the middle. It was almost a one-handed swooping pass, and Ebelair didn't get the first one to go, but stayed with it and got the tip-in rebound.
Years from now, he'll tell his grandkids that was a tip dunk.
Never know unless he checks WLCN on the archives.
48-29, long 3. That's going to be no good, and we got a foul underneath. And I think they get JP as he was trying to box out against the 6'7" Franklin. And, there's another person that...
he gets his money's worth on the fouls. I don't know what he's averaging fouls per game, but it's Perry's got him up there this year.
3:44 to go. Railers on top, 48-29, the 19-point advantage. Crumble checks his feet, fires from 3 on the way, rolls off no good. But there, inside position by Franklin with the rebound is up and good. Got inside right in front of Hop, grabbed it, laid it up and in. Back to 17.
Right back to that 17 where the Railers were at a 20-point lead. So got to keep the ball movement going, keep scoring, but we've got to be able to get the rebounds.
Gavin a long 3 and drains it. Not that he'd had a bad-looking shot, but his shot looks so much better this year than it did even at the end of last year.
It seems like it's got more arc. It looks like there's some better spin on it. I don't know if he's flipping the wrist a little bit more, but the spin looks good. The arc looks great, and I think his release point is a little bit higher too.
Ball loose on the ground, picked up by Franklin, shoots up over everything. Rebound comes down, and that'll be Malik Brown with his first 2 points of the day. 51-33, 2:43 left in the third. Been pretty even since halftime. Railers enjoyed a 17-point advantage at the break.
Yeah, I'd love to see Hop turn the corner and just get to the basket again. We saw one in the first half where he got to the rim pretty easily.
Gavin drives, kicks to an open Perry in the corner, in and out. A rebound to Crumble. Gully back in for Cahokia, back to Crumble. Now to Brown. Crumble drives in, lane opens up, missed it. Rebound comes down to Gavin. Gavin needs some help as he's picked up his dribble, gets it over to Ebelair on the far side. Ebelair will drive in, down the lane, back out to Perry. Now to block in, and what are they going to get? Blocking foul called on Crumble as Gavin looked to turn the corner. 1:57 to go, Josh, in the third. Railers up 51-33.
Yeah, 3 on Crumble now, and Gavin just turned and went. Good break for Ebelair. Coach may start thinking about getting some of these guys a little time with the 2 games in 1 day. So the Railers hopefully sitting comfortable here, up 18 with 1:57 left here in the third.
Other sponsors for Railer basketball this year include the folks at Eaton Corporation, Reps Gym, and Jane's Hair Salon. Hopefully they're enjoying this one. Hope you're enjoying the fact that they're part of the crew bringing you this contest with sponsorship of Railer basketball this season. 1:40 to go in the third. Lincoln enjoying a 51-33 advantage.
Yeah, I'd love to see Gavin Franklin really trying to pressure Gavin and see if he can go back door.
KJ picked up his dribble on the sideline, and it turned into a turnover because he just couldn't get rid of it, and Cahokia comes out of there. Crumble working against Perry. Tiptoes along the baseline. Jumper on the way. Three is no good. Fight for the rebound. Nice. Gavin comes out with it.
Yeah, Gavin up there right with 6'7" Franklin, and Gavin wrestles it away. So a big board by Gavin. Good job. I'd like to see Gavin just beat him off the dribble here. And
yeah, I'm not sure he can stay with Gavin.
No, he's looks like he's trying, though.
And Crumble reaches in, and then a foul is going to be whistled as he just about tackled KJ, and you saw some emotion there out of Coach Alexander because it seemed like it took a while before we got to the foul call.
Well, and too, I think he's a little upset with KJ too of just not being ready. You know, Frank Crumpler's a guy that comes after you pretty hard, and that's his fourth foul. But you've got to be ready with the basketball at any time.
Minute to go here in the third. Lincoln on top, 51-33. Seems like we've been kind of in a dry scoring range here. Nobody's put any points on the board lately.
You know, the Railers using clock too here, and maybe try to look for one here. 45 seconds. The coach also trying to maybe calm them down and save some of their legs for the nightcap, where hopefully the Railers, thanks to Danville, may have a shot at the championship if Champaign Centennial can beat Mahomet Seymour tonight.
25 seconds to go. 51-33. Hop being guarded by the 6'10" Williams.
Well, yeah, I think I'd put Hop right at the top and let him go to work and just say, Hop, here, take the big boy off the dribble and get to the basket.
Because you have to believe that he could get the advantage.
Yeah, I think so.
Down to 6. Gavin looks to make a move. KJ fires a long three. Rolls off, no good. Cook tried to go in for the rebound. That's the end of the third. At the end of 3, it's Lincoln 51, Cahokia 33. Back with the fourth in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. About to start the fourth quarter of action. Lincoln Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 5th Street Food Mart, AAA Windows, Sidings and Doors, and Schneider Chiropractic Center among the sponsors of Railer Basketball this year. Cahokia with the basketball as we get started in the fourth, and a foul is going to be whistled here early on Will Cook as he was battling for the rebound, trying to go up against Crumble, or make that Antonio Donald, and that will be the foul for Will. Third on Will, and steps are going to be called on Donald as he stuttered just a little bit top of the key. On the floor for the Railers, Garrett Isles, KJ Fry, Gavin Block, Aaron Hop, and Will Cook. And if this lead, Josh, continues to grow or probably stay at this point, at some point you think maybe we'll see a few more of the reserves, as you talked about trying to get the guys that are going to log a lot of minutes tonight, give them a little bit of break when you can.
Yeah, they've got a little bit of a break with the time. Time lapse. The Railers, of course, play 8 tonight, but probably going to be closer to 8:30 by the time, when you get 2 games, especially a game that Champaign Centennial and Mahomet have a chance to be pretty close as far as what goes on in the tournament title or standings tonight.
Nice inbounds play. Gavin goes up, won't go down, but a foul is going to be whistled on Brown. And we've seen that a couple times now where a couple players will run through the lane, and then it's Gavin that comes through and tries to catch a lob pass. Nice look from Hop. Yeah. Gavin didn't get it to go down tonight.
That's
but again,
one of the new plays we've seen. I haven't seen that before. And it looks like somebody comes through the lane and then eventually comes over to Gavin and sets a pick on his man, and then Gavin kind of turns and goes right up close to the rim, and whoever's taking it out throws it up there and lets him go get it. So nice play by Coach, and Gavin a lot better on the free throws now.
Gavin with his number 22 on the day. That's just shy of what he's been averaging so far this season. Cook with a steal, and then a foul is going to be whistled, and they're going to get that on Gully, but Will did a nice job of jumping in and getting the steal there.
I've been really impressed with our top 3 guys on the 1-2-2 on the press or at half court. They're Ebel or Cook, and a lot of times it's Hop, or it could be Perry or whoever. They've got quick hands, and they're real aggressive. They do a good job of reading the passer's eyes and trying to get a hand on it. We get a lot of deflections. We've got to work on sealing the deal when we get that deflection.
Minute gone by in the fourth. 7 minutes left in this one. Railers enjoying a 20-point advantage. 53-33. Gavin from 18 is good.
And he's good from there, too. It's tough to zone this team, especially because you know, in the past we've always had good shooters around the perimeter, but we've never really had that guy in the middle that really either turned and faced and shot or turned and went to the basket. And now if you can put Gavin there, boy, we're really a tough team to play zone against.
Baseline jumper goes down for Cahokia's 6'7" senior Jeremy Franklin. Makes it 55-35, 6.5 to go.
Yeah, right away after a easy basket, a turn 17-footer by Gavin, the Cahokia goes right back to man.
And we've got a whistle. And they're going to whistle the foul on Garrett Isles. I didn't see what Garrett did. He was down here in the corner, but Garrett picks up the foul. 6:21 to go in the contest. The Carpet House, Dr. Betsy Ulrich at Sugar Creek Orthodontics, and Jason Schmidt at Channel Seeds among the sponsors of Railer basketball for you here on 96.3 FM. Into the contest for the Railers, freshman Isaiah Bowers. Just as we say that, it's stolen away by KJ Fry. Railers again with the turnover. 6 minutes to go. Fry thought about taking it. Railers running a little bit of clock.
They're not even on Isles.
So Bowers will take a three from the corner, and that's going to be no good. Tip try. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. I'll tell you one thing.
Good job by Cook.
Isaiah, if anything, he does not know about hesitating to shoot.
No, and he was open, and I don't know, you know, I always like the guy that's been coming off the bench, especially a guy that's been sitting on the bench for a long time, to maybe take a few possessions. You know, I understand if you get a layup, you got to take it, but especially a deep shot where you can get your body back in flow, get the blood flowing, get your legs loose again.
Isles back to Cook. 5.5 to go. Railers on top 20, 55-35. Gavin leads the way. He has 24. Inside, back out, nice ball movement. Gavin goes baseline, kicks to Bowers. Bowers with a little double clutch, no good. Gavin, the rebound, goes on the other side, lays it off the glass and in.
Yeah, good job by Gavin. Nice kick into Bowers. Bowers couldn't converge on the layup, but good job by Block of following him up.
57-35.
Yeah, probably look to see Block coming out. You know, the thing is, Coach has got some younger big guys on the bench, but you don't want to put them out there because they're going to miss one of the sophomore tournaments, so they're going to get more time in a sophomore tournament than they would kind of clean up time here at the varsity level. So he's kind of got to pay attention to that a little bit. Also, a lot of people don't realize that there is a quarter limit in high school. You can only play so many. Quarter tournament limit, and you got to pay attention to that also.
Foul down low on the Railers. 3 on the way is no good. Nice rebound there by Bowers. Hands back to Gavin. Under 5 minutes to go. Bowers goes down the lane, tried to kick it over to Fry in the corner, but it was tipped out of bounds. 57-35, 4:50 left in this one, which if things look like they are right now, Railers should move to 3-1 on the season. And then a battle with Morton tonight. Isles over to Fry.
Gavin, they're playing zone again. Gavin moves right back into the middle where he's really effective for the Railers. See if he can either catch and shoot or catch and pass.
Now Gavin cuts away. Garrett hands back to Perry. Gavin's hiding down there in the corner. Isaiah Isles thought about 3, didn't take it. Perry, Fry, bounce to Gavin. Fadeaway jumper, misses everything. Rebound comes down to Davis. (57-35), 22-point lead for the Railers. And KJ is going to get whistled for the foul, and that will send Cahokia to the line. Shooting bonus. At the line for Cahokia is Montez Crumble. His first free throw does not go down, but the rebound comes down to Franklin. So Crumble will fire a 3. That's off the back of the rim, no good. Fighting for the rebound, and they're going to get Fry or they're going to get JP. I think they're going to get Perry for boxing out, and, Perry will box you out, but I think they were saying he was just a little too aggressive.
Well, the problem when you box out and you don't go for the rebound as far as jumping up and going after it, the other guy does. It looks like you're trying to undercut him, and that's exactly what happened. Perry's boxing out, but he's also got to jump and be aggressive and go for the board.
Free throw by Davis is no good, missing one of the bonus. Fighting, still fighting, still fighting. David Biggs in there, and they're going to say it was last touch by the Railers as Biggs hit it while he hit the out-of-bounds line, so 3:50 to go. Railers going to win this one 57-35 the score now. Crumble goes in, fadeaway no good. Williams the rebound, goes back up off the glass. That's no good. Looks like he kicked it out of bounds, so it's heading to the Railers.
Yeah, good job by the Railers. We're really small inside and really young inside right now, and I love to see the effort out of Biggs and Bowers underneath. Both those guys battling. Big Devontae Williams, 6'10", and a senior. Both those guys doing a good job of battling.
Bowers, Biggs, Fry, Isles, Perry on the floor for the Railers. Garrett, top of the key, now over to Perry. 3.5 left in this one. Bowers has it tipped away and stolen. Stolen by Brian Hill in the contest for Cahokia. Davis over to Hill. Kicking it over now to Harrison. Long three on the way. Garrett got him good. That's a foul, and he'll go to the line, and he will be shooting 3. Sponsors for Railer basketball this year, we want to thank all of them. That includes Lincoln Printers, Headline Salon, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, and Town and Country Bank. First free throw is up and good for Davis. He'll have 2 more after being fouled on the 3 by Isles. Second one, that one bounces off, no good. 57-36, about 3 minutes left in this one. And the third one is on the way, and it is going to roll good. So he hits 2 of the 3. 2 points in the contest. 57-37. Railer lead back to 20. But for quite a while now, the Railers have been in control of this one. Biggs almost lost it, did lose it. Had it taken away by Hill. Tipped away, still in the backcourt. Hill controls for Cahokia. Underneath, Harrison back out to Davis. Davis working against Perry. Now Harrison faces up against Bowers and Perry. 2:40 left. Railers up 20. Chisholm driving down the lane is Hill. Pulls back, top of the key. Jumper on the way is good. Hill's first 2 of the day.
Whoa, Jeff, and a update from Illini football. 26-7 over Northwestern at half to possibly go to a bowl.
Isaiah Bowers with the jumper.
I know you're an Alabama fan, and that's common for you, bowl, but us Illinois fans in football, if we can get to something that has bowl behind it, we've considered that a pretty good season.
3 on the way. That's going to rattle good for Davis. Where's that game being played at?
At Northwestern.
At Northwestern.
Yeah. Yeah, and of course the Illini basketball big winner over Baylor last night. It looks like Sacred Heart Griffin, from what I can see, is up in the state championship game. It may be over by now. Yeah, it is. It is.
They win again?
They won again. 29-14, I believe.
Garrett Isles will go to the line with 1:45.
Rochester won last night. 5 straight titles for them. First time a non-private school, I believe, in the state of Illinois has won 5 straight championships.
I say she's probably happy they finally got a game without a running clock.
Yeah, some of the other guys get the chance to play a little bit.
Foul's going to be whistled on Biggs as he forced Chisholm out of bounds as he was headed to score. 1:33 left in this one, 59-42. Chisholm at the line, he'll be shooting 2 as that's the 10th foul on the Railers. First free throw on the way, up and good. Some additional sponsors for Railer basketball this year include Rickham State Farm Insurance, Family Custom Cleaners, Laundry, Tanning, and U-Haul, and Jim Examus Ford Lincoln bringing you this one. This one looks like it's going to be a Lincoln win as Chisholm gets both free throws to go down 59-44. It's a 15-point lead, but again, not much time. Biggs ahead of everybody, goes in for the easy two.
Yeah, nice job of press breaker by the Railers, too. That was Bowers taking it out over to Perry. Perry quickly up to Isles, and Isles did a good, no, I think it was Fry. Fry did a good job of finding Biggs on a streaking layup right down central.
3 from Harrison, 61-47. As we approach a minute to go, Cahokia is starting to find their shooting legs as Bauer goes straight through, had it tipped away, and Cahokia comes back the other way. Hill bounces out to Davis. Jumper on the way, won't go down. Rebound controlled by Hill for the Comanches, 50 seconds to go. 3 on the way, spins out, and there's Bowers with the rebound for the Railers. The Railers got an advantage if they want to look ahead. And Perry will bring it into the front court, and then they'll slow things down, up 14, 61-47 with 37 seconds left. Isles underneath the Bowers. Perry, and if Isaiah's not going to shoot that one, then chances are we're not going to see anything left.
Yeah, he was pretty point blank there, right underneath the rim. So good win by the Railers here on a Saturday afternoon, leading up to tonight's game against Morton at 8 o'clock. Of course, the game right after us now is going to be Champaign Centennial and Morton. So we'll see who wins that one, and then hopefully what the Railers need is Champaign Centennial to play really well tonight against Mahomet and beat them, and then the Railers take care of Morton, and we can come away with the title.
Final seconds will tick away. There's the buzzer, and there's a Railer victory. Railers with the victory here today. Final score 61-47. Railers improved to 3-1 on the season. Cahokia drops to 1-3. Again, the final score from Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium in Lincoln. It's Lincoln 61, Cahokia 47. We'll be back with the post-game show in just a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Lincoln Railer Basketball on 96.3 WLCN and WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Reps Gym, AAA Windows, Siding and Doors, The Carpet House, Town & Country Bank, Lincoln IGA, Fifth Street Food Mart, Future Stars and Impact Studio Cheerleading and Tumbling, Lincoln Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Rick Ham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Lincoln Printers, Jason Schmidt at Channel Seeds, TCC Verizon Wireless, Timbercrest Veterinary Services, Blades Hair and Nail Salon LLC, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, Grau Incorporated, Schneider Chiropractic, Lincoln College, St. Clair's Manor, BB Milling Company, Eaton Corporation, James Hair Salon, Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, Bright Idea Screen Printing and Embroidery, Headline Salon LLC, Family Custom Cleaners, Laundry, Tanning and U-Haul, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, and Dr. Betsy Ulrich, Sugar Creek Orthodontics.